Here behind me you have one of the border posts marking the boundary between India and Nepal. It should be the last buffer between innocence and hell. Instead, as you can see, it is a porous open field which provides a very easy route for the young girls that are trafficked relentlessly on a daily basis into the Mumbai child sex industry.
Unlike these happy youngsters living out their childhood in loving families, thousands of rural Indian and neighbouring Nepalese girls are not so lucky. They're trafficked into the red light districts of cities like Mumbai, some as young as 9. They're valued for their beauty and docile nature. Youth and innocence are highly prized. Estimates put the number of child prostitutes in Mumbai as high as 200,000. Sunita Dunawa was one of these unfortunate girls. She remembers the day she was kidnapped from her home village in Nepal, just 13 years old. It all started when her parents befriended 2 young men working in the area.
मिठाई लिएर आयो अनि त्यसै पहिला मलाई खाना दियो अनि म चाहिँ खाना मानिन अनि नमानिसकेपछि अब बुवा आमाले चाहिँ आफ्नो दाइ सम्झेर के रे बहिनी सम्झेर दिएको छ भने किन नखानी खाऊ भनेर भन्नुभयो के अब आमा बुवाले भनेपछि फेरि नाइ नभन्ने मैले हैन अनि अब त्यो मिठाई लिएर दियो मैले खाएँ.
That was the last thing she remembered until she woke up in Mumbai, formerly known as Bombay. Lost and terrified, she wept.
घरवाली रहेछ त्यो पछि थाहा हुँदाखेरि मोटी मैला आयो अनि आइसकेपछि अनि त किन रोइरा खाना खा भने अनि म त खादिन म त घर जान्छु अनि कले ल्याए मलाई छोड्दिनुस् म जान्छु भनेर भने अनि त्यस.
Locked up, frightened and far from home, Sunita had no idea where she was. The next day, the Garwali or madam came and told her she was here to stay.
दुई जना केटीहरुलाई ल यसलाई मेकअप गर्देऊ भनेर गयो हैन अनि जबरजस्ती उनीहरुले त्यो कपाल काट्ने देखि लिएर पुरा मेकअप गर्दिन देखि लिएर सबै गर्दियो.
Brothel clients began arriving.
मरे पनि मानिन जान हैन बेलुकाको टाइम भइसक्या थियो अनि अब ग्राहकहरु चाहिँ आइसकेको अवस्था थियो अनि म चाहिँ जान्न म गर्दै गर्दिन बरु तिमीहरु मार म मर्न.
The manager threatened to cut off her head with a sword, then turned violent.
कुट्योले बेसमारी मलाई पुरा त्यो जिउहरुमा पनि एकदमै उ गर्ने गरी मान्छे मारेन तर कुट्न चाहिँ बेसमारी कुट्यो अनि कुटिसकेपछि अनि फेरि लएर रुममा थुन्दियो.
For over a month, Sunita fought off her captors. Finally, they sold her to another brothel for 160,000 rupees, where she was starved and verbally abused.
धेरै त अब न सक्दो रहेछ हामी पनि जुत्न त्यो ठाउँमा अनि त्यसपछि अब एक महिना त्यहाँ कटाए अनि त्यसपछि एक हप्ता यता बित्यो त्यसपछि चाहिँ म आफूलाई सेफ अथवा सुरक्षित आफ्नो उ चाहिँ राख्न सकिन अनि बाध्य भयो हरेक.
Like Sunita, Manisha, not her real name, eventually gave in. She did what her captors ordered. Just 13, from rural Nepal, she was tricked, told a decent job was waiting for her in Mumbai, and promised she'd be able to study there. She was vulnerable. In her village in Nepal, her father could no longer afford to keep her in school.
त्यहाँबाट चाहिँ मेरो बुवाले भन्नुभयो कि म अब तिमीलाई पढाउन नै सक्दिन म अब तिमीलाई पढाउन नै सक्दिन मसँग त्यति धेरै पैसा छैन अब पढाउनलाई अब कपी किन्न सक्दिन म भन्नुभयो अनि मैले भने म आफै.
Then a man from her village stepped in. He offered to take her to India to study. Manisha agreed to go with him. She was even prepared to be a domestic worker so she could carry on with her schooling. But as they crossed the border, she began to feel uneasy and asked to go home. Instead, the man took her to a strange walled building.
त्यहाँ त सबै केटीहरू सुतिरहेको थियो कि अनि म त कस्तो ठाउँ रहेछ कति धेरै केटीहरू कोही चाहिँ काम गरेर चाहिँ कोही चाहिँ किन नउठ्यो होला.
She was confused. Why did they need so many girls to do housework?
So like, अनि फेरि पछि अनि त्यो मान्छेहरू उठ्यो क्या उठ्ने बित्तिकै नुहाएर कस्तो मेकअप गर्न थाल्यो क्या अनि म त के रहेछ कस्तो मान्छेहरू रहेछ कति मेकअप गरे होला.
She slowly began to realize what kind of work was expected of her. And as the girls left to start work that night, Manisha realized she'd been sold into a brothel. She felt alone and very frightened. For weeks, she refused to cooperate. Finally, a group of men held her down while she was brutally raped. The madam told her to cooperate or else.
देख तल म यसो गरिनस् भने म बाहिर मारेर फ्याँकिदिन्छु अनि चाल पाउँछस्. यहाँ त एक दुई जनालाई त त्यतिकै गलीमा फ्याँकिन थाहा हुँदैन. न त बाउले देख्छ न त आमाले देख्छ न तेरो बाउमा छ न कोही छ यहाँ.
Both Sita and Manisha eventually escaped, two of the lucky ones. Rescue organizations like Justice and Care are committed to getting girls out. The youngest child that human rights lawyer Ranjit Chugli helped rescue was 9 years old.
The family actually had quite a large stake in it, and one of the immediate relatives was actually benefiting off of her misery, and he had brought her out to be sold, and she was actually being sold as a virgin, and so a large price had been put on her head.
Ranjit worked with an undercover cop who posed as a buyer. Together they got the child out. But many stories don't end so well. Local police are notoriously corrupt, so rescue groups work with a special law enforcement unit. They use undercover informants like street vendors to alert them to new arrivals, and then meticulously plan raids on the brothels.
In Mumbai, where we are at presently, there would be a social service branch. Take the information to them, they organize a team, and then they would go to the place of abuse, and a rescue operation would be carried out under the Immoral Traffic Act.
State-run rehab centres are inadequate, overcrowded, and often corrupt. So it's left to rehab centres run by the likes of Justice and Care to counsel girls who are rescued, to provide medical treatment so they can re-enter normal life. In fact, most young girls rescued are HIV positive or have full-blown AIDS.
But the honest truth is, large number of them would not survive. So you would have deaths, you would have girls going missing, but some would go back. But a very small number would go back.
After the break, some believe that it's better to help these women in the brothels than rescue them.